Hello, so this is paper two. I have already recorded this one before, and Stream did not manage to process the video, so we're going through it again. So, paper two, I'm going to do up to question 14 because that's what I've already made the thumbnail to say. This is a calculator paper. Do go get a Casio FX83 GTX. So, we always used to, as teachers, say, go get a Casio. Go to the shop and get a Casio. What are you using that massive calculator for? It's hardly got all the functions you need. Sort it out. And then Casio have released like this bog standard one, and it's pretty rubbish. So the FX83 GTX is what you want. Put that into Amazon, Google, other websites available, and get one. Don't forget, we're out of 80 marks on the Edexcel paper, 240 in total. We're looking for grade 5, 173, so that's 72%. Let's get it done. So, calculator, reminder, foundation. Question 1. Round 1476 to the nearest 10. That means we're going to be looking at the 6. The 6 will round that number up, and that gives us 1480. Okay, I'm going to use my calculator for this one. I encourage you to use your calculator as often as you can. I'm going to be using a key that looks like that. And it's a few keys above the 7. It's below one that says OPTN. So that button brings up a fraction on the screen, and then you subtract the 3/10 away from it, which gives you 7/10. Okay, a list of numbers. So write down the mode. The mode is the most frequent. Most frequent, and there's 4 3s there, which means that 3 is the value that is the most frequent. Okay, write down a 3-digit number that's a multiple of 5. Now, all multiples of 5 end in 5 or 0, so you can have any 3-digit number that ends in 5 or any 3-digit number that ends in 0. What you can't do, actually, to be fair, is put 005 because that's not 3-digit technically. That would just be 5. So we do need to have some value in that tens and hundreds column. Okay, write this down as a percentage. So we multiply by 100 when we want to turn that decimal into a percentage. So 0.4 times by 100 gives us 40. Okay, sizing these, ranking these in order. Always think of temperature, I guess. So negative 11 would be the coldest. So that starts off there. Negative 7 is next. Please note as well that I am underlining these as I go. I don't want to cross them out in case I want to check my answer. And then underlining them just helps me understand whether I've done them or not, so I don't miss one out. Okay, here is a polygon A, B, C, D, E, F on a square grid. Write down a mathematical name for this polygon. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angles, which means we've got 6 sides, which means it's a hexagon. You don't need to classify as irregular, although it is. We can just go with hexagon. Which side of the polygon is parallel to CD? Now, CD means from C to D is that length. Now, parallel means that they're going to go in the same direction. They'll never meet. So AF is the one that we're looking at. So AF. Also, you can write down FA. Now, that's something that I haven't really discussed before. It doesn't matter which way around you write them. In general, I guess they want them to be alphabetical. So do that if possible. Right, write down a side of the polygon that is perpendicular to AF. So AF is at that bottom. Perpendicular means at right angles to. And then as you can see, we've got 2 options. We've got AB or we've got EF. Now you can write BA and you can write FE. That's fine. You'll get the mark still. But that's the way we write them. Okay, doing all right. 4 minutes in, on to question 8. Write down the coordinates of point A. So we go along the corridor, up the stairs. That's 3, 2. On the grid, mark with a cross the point with coordinates -4, 3. So again, we go across to -4, up to 3, and it's in there. Right, this is my favorite bit. Draw a circle, 1 to -1. I was really excited when I did this earlier. I'm going to get rid of these arrows here now because we've drawn those coordinates. Oh, it does say label that point B. I'll probably get in trouble if I didn't label that. Now I'm going to try and draw this circle. So I want the radius to be 1, 2, 3, 4 centimeters. Oh, no, right. I'm just going to draw it for now. Move it across. Where's my mouse? Hello, Super Mario. Move that for me, buddy. My word. Right. No, I want to change it in proportion. So 1, 2, 3, 4 down. There we go. Does it go 1, 2, 3? Almost goes 4 up. Get off. Menus popping up when I don't want them to. Oh, I can't even click it anymore. Now I can, and the menu's back. There we go. Up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like it. That's so nice. Sorry, that's my best Mario impression. Right, there we go. Done. Question 9. The graph shows information about the number of houses sold by an estate agent in each of 6 months last year. So looking at this, number of houses sold, so 10 is worth 10. Each of those little lines is worth 2. How many houses were sold in February? Oh, you can see I've already got my red lines proving that I did do this question earlier. So we've got 22. That's in the middle. So that's 23 houses. For the estate agent, write down the ratio of the numbers of houses sold in January to June. So January, we've got 10. June, we've got 50, 52, 54, 56. Now, we can write that if we want to, but here's a trick to simplify it. Take the smallest number and then divide by the biggest number. If you do that, 10 divided by 56, it gives you 5 over 28, and then you can just break that down back into 5 to 28, and that gives you your simplified ratio. But if it doesn't say simplified, don't do it. Don't take the risk. Right, question 10. Sonia wants to book a holiday. The holiday will cost 1,428. Crikey, that's actually a cheap holiday. Sonia will pay a deposit of 150. So 1,428. Take away that 150 because paying a deposit is like paying an upfront fee. That's what's left to pay. And then it says she'll pay the rest in 6 equal installments. So we're going to divide that by 6. This is all going in the calculator, not messing around. £213 done. That's the easiest 3 marks you'll ever get. Right, the diagram shows a triangle ABC. ACD is a straight line. BCE is a straight line. All right, so this angle in here is going to be A. And we're going to add 116 and 25 together. 116 plus 25 gives me 141. And then if I subtract that from 180, I'm going to get angle A. That looks like a 9, A. And that's because angles in a triangle sum to 180. Next bit, we've got in here a pair of vertically opposite angles. So x equals 39 because opposite angles are equal. Fantastic. 3 marks. Right, question 12. Here's a number machine. That's a lie. This is a function machine. Work out the output when the input is 28. So 28 divided by 7, add 5 is 9. Use your calculator. Okay, here's different function machines. So a new worker hasn't put the sign on this bit of the machine. I'd sack them. So when the input is 8, the output is 154. 154. I wouldn't really sack them. Maths of Lloydie, flaunting employability laws. You can see a headline already. So if I divide that by 11, I'm going to reverse what that box is doing. And then the number in here is 14. So 8 plus something equals 14. 14 take away 8 gives us that question mark. 14 take away 8 is 6. And that's what that number is. I suppose I'll put that in the box. Okay, question 13. Oh, this one takes a while. Right, I'm going to write what's given in the question in this beautiful colour. Is that purple? Sky blue. Hold on. Sophie works in a bed shop. During the last 3 months, she sold 198 beds. So that is the total. 59 beds were sold without a mattress. So no mattress, 59. 45 beds were double beds. So 45 goes into there. And actually what I should do is I'm just going to tick it as I go as well. 17 of the single beds were sold without a mattress. Single, without, 17. And then 67 of the 83 king-size beds, so there's 83 king-size beds, 67 were sold with a mattress. Okay. So now what I've done is I've converted what's a very, very wordy question into now a question where I'm just working on the grid. I don't need to look at the words anymore. Now, when we're working through these, we need to make sure that we're working with a column or a row that's got 2 out of 3 pieces. So 198 take away 59. And bear in mind this is calculator. 139. You must just write down everything you're doing as well. 83 take away the 67. That's 16. Can't do anything with the doubles or the singles in this moment because I've got 2 bits missing from those columns. But at the bottom row, I've got a gap. So 198 take away the result of 83 plus 45. 45 plus 83 is 128. 198 take away that answer. That gives me 70. So 70 is going into there. 70 take away the 17. That gives me 53. Couple more to do. 59, take away the result of 17 plus 16. This is why it takes ages, because we're writing down everything we can do. 59, take away answer. That's 26. And then finally, 45, take away 26, which I know is 19. But we're doing the calculator just to make sure. There we go. That one was 26. And I'm done. Fully complete. That's probably some of the harder three marks you'll get. Okay, 14. This is the last one. So the box below contains 3 mathematical symbols. I always call these baby sharks, but they are also crocodiles. They'll eat the bigger number. These are eighths, so it's going to eat that 5/8. So question 14. It's nice. It's kind of like multiple choice as well, so it's helping you out. Left and right on part 2, we're just going to figure them out. So -2 times by -3. Use the minus button that's above the 7 key. So it's 2 spaces above the 7 key. -2 times -3 gives you +6. Then -3 plus 9 is 6 as well, which means that these two are equal. Okay, we'll be back in the next video for question 15. Hopefully this one saves. If it hasn't saved, I'm just going to go through these answers and show everyone that I've done it again because stream is causing me stress. Right, like the video, subscribe, comment, share it to everyone. Help me out. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.